All right, welcome again. This is still Serious Matters with me on ONIF TV. One of the biggest news making the rounds now is that of our own Nollywood actress and producer, Jennifer. You're used to that name, Funke Akindele, who's been in the news for some days. She held a party, and so unfortunately, they actually threw the video of that party. The husband actually threw the video of that party to the internet, and the police went to, pick her because the number of people in that place was actually more than it breaks the law of social distance that has been enacted and signed, by the governor of Lagos State and some other governors, so even nationwide. And so she was being arrested. Amongst those who were there was Naira Mali, and so a lot of them there. So she and her husband had been in the police custody. They've been charged to court and they've been taken to court today. And today a judgment was given concerning them. And added to that is that Naira Marley too has already been arrested. He's also going to be charged to court. Before I go on to tell you or to read to you the press statement from for concerning Funke Akindele, you see, I don't know. The task force, the police are just doing their job. We do not know all. But then we were just while we were discussing this before I came in here. That's if Naira Marley, I think since they had tackled the person who enacted, who had the party, who organized the party. I think that was okay instead of picking on every other person again. If Naira Marley was going to be charged to court and dealt with, like Funke Akindele was dealt with, then I think every other person who attended that party should be traced and picked up too, so that they should face the law, because it's going to look as if they're just being picked on and just to tarnish their image. Well, Funke Akindele and her husband pleaded guilty, and that's patriotic. In fact, a lot of people just said, why not? Why would they? There's nothing else they're going to do, and it's patriotic. They shouldn't have done it in the first place. I didn't expect that Funke Akindele and who are ambassadors, of brands and what have you, and they should understand and know better. But then probably, in their wealth of happiness, they threw the video online, and of course it went very viral, and the police saw it. Now, Funke Akindele, the press release: Funke Akindele and her husband were charged to court for violating restriction orders in Lagos on 6th April 2020 at about 11 o'clock. Funke Akindele Bello and her husband Abdul Rashid Bello were arraigned in Magistrate Court 1 Ogba on one count charge. They were brought to court by detectives from the State Criminal Investigation Department, Yaba, led by the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of investigation, DCP Yetunde Lunge. The prosecuting team was led by the Honorable Attorney General of Lagos State, Moyosori Onibanjo San. The charge was read to the accused persons by the court, and they pleaded guilty. The court found them guilty as charged and sentenced as follows. The defendants are to pay a fine of 100,000 naira each, sentenced to 14 days community service, 3 hours per day, excluding Saturdays and Sundays. Each defender shall visit 10 important public places within Lagos State to educate the public on the consequences of non-compliance with a restriction order, and they must submit the names and phone numbers of every person who attended the party. Okay. They shall be placed on isolation by the state government to determine their COVID-19 status. Failure to abide by the above directives shall attract more severe punishments. Now, the brief facts of the case as contained in the charge are on 4th of April 2020. The two accused persons held a party in their residence with over 20 persons in attendance, contrary to the social distancing directives made in pursuant to Regulation 8, of the Lagos State Infectious Disease Emergency Prevention Regulations 2020, and therefore committed an offense under Section 58 of the Public Health Law, culpable from the law of Lagos State 2015. The suspects were arrested by operatives of the Lagos State's Police Command following a viral video showing a large number of persons, mainly in the entertainment industry, in an estate along Aja Ibejuleki axis, Lagos, celebrating a birthday party and organized by Funke Akindele Bello and her husband. I'll just leave it alone at that, and that's it. That's the latest concerning Funke Akindele's case. Wow, our own Jennifer will be doing social services, what do you call community services, 3 hours per day. Well, let's learn from it. Let's be law abiding citizens. I think that's just what I would have to say about that. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.